Hey guys, and welcome to the final part of the Injustice playthrough. Man, this is a really short Let's Play.
I know this is probably going to be a quick as shit.
Hi, Doomsday.
Is he got a different hairstyle now? Or?
Yeah, he's got a mohawk. It's to show the different. This is dimensional Doomsday.
Oh no, he's pissed.
Yeah, he's totally evil now. I think if you pay attention to that, you can actually hear people screaming.
So now even like all the soldiers are fighting each other now?
Well, some have joined, some have with a better sense of justice have decided to join the regime. No, sorry, the insurgency, and as part of Luther, to stop the regime, because again, this is world domination. Bitch slap. Of course, Batman's in his fucking computers, while everyone else is fighting for their lives.
Why are you still using Windows XP? You can just upgrade to Windows 10.
No, that costs around $50 million. And I don't have that money right now.
You're Bruce Wayne, you don't even have that money.
I thought you were going to say you don't even have a name tag. What chance do you have? Oh, we got Batman versus Batman. God help us.
I'm pretty sure they'd be like evenly matched if they like knew their sort of like strengths and weaknesses.
I think there was one bit they actually brought that up in the Justice Lords episode in Justice League, where that evil Batman captures the entire Justice League and holds them hostage, and then when he's off, the Flash is talking to our Batman. Then our Batman says something like, "I'm not going to escape because he's me. He can be able to protect anything I can do. But who can anticipate what you can do, Flash?" Because what Flash does is that he actually outsmarts that Batman by speeding up his heartbeat to make it look like it flatlined.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't know he can do that. And he actually fooled the evil Batman because he thought he was dead. Yeah, have a batarang. I stole it off your belt. Batman would do something like that against himself, just nick his doppelganger's gadgets.
So why exactly are they fighting here? I thought they were pals.
Alternate regime Batman wants us to go back home. Our Batman wants us to bring our Superman into the world. And regime Batman doesn't want that to happen because obviously one Superman. He thinks one Superman is enough.
Fair enough.
Because that's the ultimate way to end this war. If you have an evil Superman, just bring the good one over. There you go. Problem solved. So yeah, this is the last and third time we play as Batman in the story.
I bet you're feeling a wee bit sad about that.
A little bit, yeah. Mainly because this is the third time I'm playing as Batman. I'm like, yeah, I know he's one of my mains, but can we move on with the story, please? And that's gonna cost Bruce another tank. Don't touch the electric wires, them. This is a delicate piece of equipment.
If we're done here, we're losing time. This is a mistake.
Those fucking cheekbones, man.
You still don't like them, do you?
No, please tell me you're not visually distracted by them.
Well, not really.
What kind of things do you find visually distracting?
Not a lot of things, but certainly not that.
You have no idea how to use it, do you? I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out.
Are we okay? Are we friends again?
Yeah. Typical fighting game, you know, you fight once and then you're back to being best buddies. Insert Man of Steel theme here.
I bet the other Batman's like shitting himself right now.
Aye. So, our final chapter, folks, Superman.
Of course, like the mascot of DC, and he's the last person you play as.
Well, actually, I don't think it is Superman. I think it's Batman who's the mascot of DC because he's everywhere. Arkham series, Dark Knight trilogy, it's like, I think yeah, it is true that you could say both Batman and Superman are equal, but I think most casual people will relate to Batman more.
It kind of reminds me of like the whole mascot for Ubisoft, because it was originally Rayman, but then when the Raven Rabbits got introduced, they took over in popularity, and then they pretty much became the mascots.
Yeah, it's kind of like that because again, it's the same thing with Batman. He's in mostly everything. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, watch out! It's Luthor. Yeah, I'm. Now we're up against Black Adam, the bald Black Adam.
Slap him across the head.
Yep. Okay, now we get the most boring minigame in the entire fucking campaign.
You're just shooting lasers?
Yep. And pay attention, we're killing people.
Are you serious?
Yes, look, but Black Adam's picking up cars in front of traffic and we're blowing them up.
And this is supposed to be
the good Superman.
Wow.
Yeah, this is another bad example of bad writing. And padding as well. This minigame goes on for way too long. Then again, you can always say rapist, murderer, theft.
So he has reason for it.
Yeah. This is all you're doing, by the way. That's all. And the free health, the free icons at the bottom of the health, that means how many times you can get hit by Black Adam. Because what he'll do is he'll throw a car, and then as you're trying to deal with that car, he'll try and electrocute you. So yeah, bored already. Seriously, I think they could have just cut this out. Well, I mean, look, how many people we're killing? We're pulling a Man of Steel here.
There's probably like whole families in those cars.
Exactly.
There's no place for you here.
Why does Black Adam need a dagger? He can fly. He has super strength. He's evil Shazam, for God's sake.
Bet Superman's not even breaking a sweat here.
Yeah.
But what was stopping him from like just flying over there and just like punching him straight in the face?
Exactly. Or Black Adam just coming right back. Like, there, holy shit, what was the point of that?
Superman modeled his government after mine.
I see he's going with the snake motif for his boots there.
Hmm.
I think that's because it's ancient Egypt times. Maybe that's what they went with. So here we are, our final character for the story, Superman. The way Superman, and again, Superman is one of my mains as well. He's excuse me. He's also another starter character. It's like the Ryu. He's like, think of like Batman and Superman in Injustice are the Ryu and Ken of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the two starting characters. Except Superman is a little bit more powerful, and his counter power is where he has sun energy, which is a strength buff.
I see.
And some of the enhanced moves are pretty cool. Like for example, there's a move called, you can do a standard combo, which is the wind, but if you enhance it, it becomes ice breath. And you can use that to get a free hit on your opponent. Fear my thundercloud, Batman. No, sorry, Superman. Yeah, fucking take 2 minutes for me to process that.
It's not as bad as my Spider-Man and Batman.
Yeah,
sort of
true.
Confusion.
Yeah, at least my confusion was they're in the same universe. You have now reached level 56. Don't worry about that. The level progression system is not like it gives you any added strength and all that. It's just XP, standard profile XP. That's all it is.
So it's pretty much showing how much you've played as that character.
Yeah, and whatever unlockables you can get. Okay, what is that?
I don't know, a sex toy.
No, it looks like a combination of a hammer and one of those things that you use to flip up balls of beer.
Not so super, was he?
Okay, that's pretty good.
For a pretty serious game, that's got to be like a little bit humorous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would you rather have a little bit of humor, or would it be all dark?
It's good to have a wee bit of humour.
So there you go. Without the ring, Sinestro's useless.
Here's your chance to do what's right.
And he's like, don't think I've forgotten about you.
Please take off that silly yellow outfit. Will you marry me? No!
Oh fuck, there's a tidal wave coming now.
Aye. I wonder who's controlling it.
Jesus.
Oh no, it's evil Aquaman. With his Atlantean troops.
What the fuck?
How reliable is that ice breath? Bitch, I'm Superman! Yeah! And off screen it knocks over the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, we are.
Oh, here we are. The Amazons versus the Atlanteans.
Who would win?
I don't know. They're pretty equal. Yeah, fire bow and arrows against shields that'll bounce off them.
Morons.
Aquaman, that's not a lightsaber. You cannot deflect arrows. Doesn't this remind you of Braveheart?
Yeah.
Or someone insert the Xena scream here.
You're not wanted here.
Ah, here we go. The Man of Steel against the jokester of the DC universe.
Now we all know that Superman would win this fight.
Yeah, without a doubt. But of course, video game logic, they have to dim him down to make it fair. It's like, get back, get back, get back, get back!
That's the best they can do. Just try to keep him at a distance.
Aye. Because that's all he can do with that trident. He would you call that a cowardice behaviour? Fighting like that?
Probably.
And Superman, because he can fly, he can also do his dash in midair for a little bit. And the only combo that I can do effectively, which is like 10 hits, is that one where you go for a couple of quick punches, then you freeze them, then you cause them to do a wall bounce. Like this. Aye, every time you do the back X move, it always causes a wall bounce. But if you're in the right moment, that's what causes a state transition. So you just back in X. But you can charge it, but I wouldn't recommend it, considering that you're just trying to do your best you can to combo in and out of things.
Wouldn't it be funny if Superman like saw that statue and he was like, what an ugly looking statue?
No. What he does is that he looks at the statue and then what he would do, he was use his laser vision to make it into a smile. There you go. That's it. Just leave it there.
Thanks, Diana. You always make it look easy.
Let's get through.
Says the guy who can do everything by himself if he wanted.
We'll need to.
Black Adam! Him and his fucking cars. Oh, Doomsday. He's annoying.
Do you not like him at all?
He's the Shao Kahn of the game. Basically, he's so powerful, and then his counter power is one of those where he ignores flinginess, so he doesn't get stunned by punches and anything like that, and he can do that almost infinitely. The only power that the only character power that can actually break through that is Superman's. So in the next fight, you'll see me abusing that tactic. So whenever he uses his power, I use his power, and it does completely nothing to him. I should throw him into orbit.
Just like in not Man of Steel, Dawn of Justice.
Well, not really. Didn't throw him into orbit. He just kept him high enough so they can try and nuke him. But obviously that didn't work. That didn't work so well, didn't it?
Just did more damage to Superman than it did to him.
Aye. But yeah, that mohawk design of him looks silly. And he can talk.
Then you'll live
It's a
disappointed.
bit weird.
Hold on a minute. There's another Doomsday in the background.
There's two of them!
Right, see what you just activated right there? That is the bullshit move where he ignores all flinges. So every time he does that, I always get my counter power because it actually punches through. Because like I said, Superman's counter power is a strength buff. I don't know if it's just me, but when it comes to like the big characters, they're a bit more easier to juggle in terms of combos compared to the standard size. I don't know if that's the case with Smash Bros though.
Not too sure. I've never really like tried juggling many people in Smash Bros.
Then again, Smash Bros is not like a combo-based fighter. It's just fighting and then just get your opponent off the screen.
Yeah. But like some people can like pull off some like really crazy stuff in Smash Bros.
Aye, because they've been playing it since the Nintendo 64 days. You would think that this would be the final battle, but it's not.
I know you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Aye. Considering that Doomsday is actually the one who actually manages to kill Superman, quote unquote. Ah, here's Superman's special move. Up you go, sonny boy! That's it. And that's Doomsday. I say this is the hardest fight in the campaign.
Really? That one fight?
Yeah, and you only fight Doomsday once. Like I said, he's the Shao Kahn. And if you guys have played Mortal Kombat, you'll know how cheap he is. Fuck off! Ah, Phantom Zone, close enough.
I knew they'd pull you.
You come into my place, you fuck my shop!
My obligations don't end at the borders of my dimension.
I am the
See, there's a little detail to notice there. See, if you look at the skin of the characters, evil Superman looks a lot more paler than our Superman.
children will be punished. Children, not gods.
Can you not see that?
Decide who lives and
Can't really see it.
Yeah, we'll zoom in. I'll do a close-up soon.
I know what you lost, and you judge me
Oh yeah, you can sort of see it there.
after I've killed you.
And the way George Newbern does his voice, it sounds like he's holding back a lot of spit.
World, you'll be afraid and disgusted.
Just spit in his eye.
Lois is
I can imagine in a recording booth they are just having, the actors are having fun playing two characters themselves and they're arguing with each other.
Yeah.
So here's our final battle, Superman versus Superman. Wonderful.
Kind of makes sense in a way. Like,
But-
who else would be able to defeat Superman but himself?
But it's just, again, from a video game aspect, it's a bland end, don't you think? The ultimate baddie of the game is yourself. Oof. Now, see that starfish there? That is actually called Stario. And in the Justice League comics, what it does is that it attaches itself to the host and it effectively kills you, but also relives your happiest moments,
Oh, okay.
like a hallucination. And it basically attaches itself to your head. So, don't know why Superman's keeping it though, because it's evil.
Yeah, well, as you said, he's wanted to keep like every sort of like last species.
Then again, this Fortress of Solitude belongs to evil Superman, so it kind of makes sense. Maybe he kept these creatures and then forced them to live here and then use them against their will for his final weapons, like Doomsday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Falcon Punch. Oh wait, that is me down. See what I mean? Again, from a glance, it's difficult to tell who's who, but at least they made it easier with a different shade of blue, though. It's like, light is good, dark is bad.
It's funny how people always assume like dark colours means bad. It's kind of like, you know, with Star Wars, like, you know, the dark side of the Force. Like, they say that like the dark side, if you use it, it doesn't necessarily make you evil.
But then again, have they not established that there's a middle ground in between where you can use both powers of the respective side?
Like a balance.
Yeah, like neutral.
Because they say like the dark side, it doesn't necessarily make you evil, but it's like it can be like a drug where like it can take you over
Yeah.
as long as you know how to control it.
That is the whitest teeth I have ever seen.
You won't terrorize
Wait, on evil Superman, wait to see how shiny they are.
I use Colgate.
Ding!
Imagine that, Superman being in the advert for a Colgate.
Want to be like Superman? Remember to floss.
And you too can look like me.
Why is Aquaman here? It's like you think, okay, you've got Superman, you've got Batman, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. Where's the Flash? Oh wait, he's not here.
He's still in that hamster wheel, isn't he?
Yeah, hamster power. That's the way to go. And to prove I'm not like you, Superman, I will never kill you. Even though I should have to begin with.
You're going to jail, Bart. Say goodbye to the wife and tell her tats.
Now, Flash is still going to be arrested because even though he was part, he defected from the regime at the last minute, he's still part of what happened. So he chooses to go to jail on his own will because he felt responsible. And here's our Joker going back to our universe with our Batman. That universe is Harley. Let's not have it. This is Oa, the Green Lantern's home planet. Our Green Lantern's going to take the regime, Hal Jordan, and Sinestro for trial there. And yes, that is Sinestro's outfit without the yellow.
The transitional government has its hands.
Now here's the thing, I don't understand. Where are you going to keep Wonder Woman locked up?
Thanks, but no.
She'll be able to break out of it easily.
Exactly.
So you haven't
I believe in the comics after this, the Amazons disbanded her from the Themyscira because of what she did.
You think Batman has a future here?
And here's Lex Luthor's grave. No, Mr. Wolverine, your scientific bald man is over there.
And you're Superman?
And what Superman's basically saying is that even though the regime's down, they'll still be around to take control of crime and all that. And he even got an offer in politics from the United States. But being Batman, he's rejected it.
You never know what we're truly capable of.
I hope for your world's sake you never
Bromance. They may not want to admit it, but it's quite obvious.
I'm sure they're just the best of pals.
Yeah. If something ever happens and you do lose it,
My cape's a bit longer than your cape.
By the way, you're going to Comic-Con this year?
No, just to keep this straight, Dark Knight Rises did better than Man of Steel. Now we have kept evil Superman in a Red Sun prison. Basically, remember I mentioned this before, but the Red Sun here, it diminishes his powers, so they cannot use any of them.
So he's just stuck there.
Yeah, he's stuck there. Then again, it's not bad. He's not Magneto, where he's stuck in a plastic prison. How's he gonna? I was about to say, if that chair doesn't have a hole in it, how's he gonna sit in it? And is he actually gonna? He's actually feeling remorse for what he did? Nope. Sequel bait. So that is Injustice: Gods Among Us, folks. So we'll start off with you, Colin. What did you think of the entire journey for the story mode, anyway?
I thought, like, well, of course, like, since it's a fighting game, like, of course the campaign might be, like, quite short, but I thought it was, like, quite interesting seeing, like, Superman actually go, like, evil, which is, like, something that, like, I'm sure, like, not a lot of people have seen before. So it was kind of, like, interesting the different route that they take. But I do kind of agree with you, like, where it kind of, like, it's interesting to see at first, but see when, like, you get, like, some of the duplicates and when they're fighting themselves, it does sort of, like, pad it out a wee bit. So what did you think of it?
In terms of gameplays, it's still a good game. It's just the story is meh. It's mainly because I'm a DC. I've seen this type of story many times. So this doesn't really add anything new other than, oh, it's a new continuity. It's a brand new world in the multiverse of DC universes, and it's still it's like, I would say if you at least if you played the Mortal Kombat reboot or MK vs DC, you'll get into this straight away. I mean, as a fighting game, it's fine. The story is not terrible, but it's not great either. Again, I've seen this type of story before done better, or I've just seen it multiple times. But there's again, like a fighting game, there's arcade mode, and then there's online mode. There's other modes than just the campaign. There's also some missions called Star Labs missions, where they are specific to each character, but some of them are fucking impossible.
Really? Are they that impossible?
It's like they want you to be precise and professional when you try your best, and then they're very picky. And especially getting some of the stars to get that specific amount to get that, you know, the professional ranking. But that's only if you actually care about trophies and achievements and all that kind of thing.
So do you still, like, play this game on, like, not a regular basis, but still on, like, an occasional basis?
Actually, no. I actually kind of outgrew it, mainly because of the sequel.
Is it just, like, much better?
And gameplay wise, yeah, it's a little bit better. But the problem is that the online itself was very, very laggy.
Was it?
Like, the problem with fighting, for me, the problem with fighting games is that you want your fighting games to have no lag at all. And I'm talking like button inputs that are delayed like half a second.
Yeah.
When you've just practiced with that character so many times, it's like it's like when you play local, there's no lag at all, so you get more effective with your characters.
Like sometimes, like especially for fighting games, I think they're best when it's like local, like co-op. Like when you're like sitting on a couch with like your pals and like you're fighting. I think that's the best way to like enjoy fighting games instead of online.
Because again, you can get, who knows, you can get online compared to when you have friends along with you, people who you actually know, and you can actually have a laugh and not take seriously. But then again, I don't know what Smash Bros. 3DS excuse is with its local lag.
I know, we tried that once, didn't we? And it was a bit laggy.
It's like we're sitting right next, like opposite of a table, and then it's still laggy as fuck. I'm like, we're just right in the same room.
Like, quick question: did you ever play online with Brawl?
No.
No, it was really laggy.
Oh, to the point it was unplayable.
Pretty much.
I guess that's why they took the server down shortly afterwards. But then again, I only played Smash Bros. Online. No, offline. Or if I have mates over, then we'll stick it on for a couple of fights. Speaking of Smash Bros, do you think we might do that in the future?
Oh yes.
We might possibly have a Mashing Mondays idea. I wonder if we can get any other special guests in that we know. Pinocchio?
Pinocchio? I think we might have to ask Disney for that.
Well, I'm not sure, because considering his long, massive nose. Assuming you know who I'm talking about.
Hint, hint.
There you are, there's Mr. Troy Baker. It was nice to see you at Comic-Con, big man.
Do you think he's watching this right now?
Nah, I doubt that. I'm just giving a shout out for the sake of a shout out. So, that is Injustice Gods Among Us. That is our first, well, technically our second fighting game story after Lee's attempt at Street Fighter 5 and then losing his data halfway through the playthrough. So we hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. It's very short, and again, the support for the channel has been tremendous. Don't you agree, Colin? Like, do you want to say anything else to the viewers?
Subscribe for more. That's it.
That's it. Not even a thank you or an honesty to the people.
Thanks. Like the snake from Harry Potter. Thanks.
So with that said, we are Cal Gaming, and we hope you've enjoyed this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see yous in the next Let's Play.